Tourney right now for our 5v5. This is game one. Just want to remind you guys we are having a tournament next week. It's going to be a 1v1 mid tournament. It's going to be tanks only, so head on over to our forums to sign up for that. We're giving out some good prizes there. It's globalgamingarena.com. Just go ahead and register an account and sign up there. And we also are having another 5v5 tournament coming up in March with prizes from League of Legends themselves. A lot of cool skin bundles. I think they're giving out the new champion bundles that are coming out and some Riot Point cards. So a lot of great prizes there. So go head on over to our forums and register, and we hope to see you guys competing in our tournaments.
Yep, Riot Games. They give the best prize support, no prize.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Even though he did say there's a bigger tournament coming, this is a big tournament on its own. It is $100 on the line for game number 1, 2, and maybe 3.
You might see an invade here. Sejuani does spot them. Is going to run back. Galio needs to land a Q to try and slow her, but it looks like they are going to be able to get out. And another thing I want to point out is our tournament next March is going to be a $200 prize pool. We're also trying to work on some prizes from Steel Series, so keep a lookout.
Definitely, that's going to be some great stuff. Definitely look forward to that. But we are looking forward to Lzuruha Gaming and Nice Work top lane to do some great game. Tondra are going to be coming in, checking out the blue, just refreshing it. Turtle Ducks is going to be coming in and out. Actually, the Tondra didn't actually refresh the blue, so that's going to be a problem as well.
Yeah, and he did leave the little minion, so it's not going to respawn until they kill those, so depending on how long that is going to hurt Sejuani. She definitely needs blue to jungle.
What would be the most important matchup to look at, per se? Just lane comp-wise or just character-wise?
I think definitely it's going to be this bottom lane matchup between Corki and Graves. But not only that, we're going to see some interesting play at mid with Galio. He's not a very common mid, but he definitely can counter a lot of mids. So that's going to be something to look out for too as well.
At the turret. That's good for Lzuruha Gaming to get that little bit of pressure, but you do not want your to be caught out like that, taking a lot of bit of damage, especially with Nujabee playing so. Having that power cord, just that extra burst of damage is just a little bit testing to digest right now.
Yeah, Robert X. Lee did a good job there of coming in, bursting, and getting out before Corki's Gatling gun was able to do damage on him. So. Take a look at mid lane.
Just in the early go,
a lot of damage to Cassiopeia. She's not able to get in and land her QE combo as much. See, even when she does, not a lot of damage going off on Galio, and he lands one Q and sends her back. So I think that was a great pick by Nice Work top lane to get that Galio in. Definitely want to be them.
Yeah, being the first winners is definitely something of an honor slash a greatness achievement for both these teams either way.
Corki's going to have to be real careful at bottom lane. Robert X. Lee is running Ignite, so I mean, right now if he could land that Buckshot Ignite, it might almost be enough to kill Corki. And it looks like Corki will end up going back.
Actually, Corki has Cleanse, so that's actually a pretty good pickup by him. Especially with the Sona ult plus Galio ult, that's going to help him get out of those sticky situations if ever he does get caught.
Yeah, good job. I forgot about that. And actually, yeah, since the recent buff to Cleanse, it does remove Ignite, so good job there, Corki, picking that up.
Yeah, I thought he was running heal, but once I saw Cleanse, I was like, oh, he's a lot safer than I thought he would be. So that's good stuff from him. Sejuani finally taking his own load at 8 minutes in. Probably want to get it to Cassiopeia, who is actually getting out laned by the Galio already. And Galio is going to probably poke around, take some Braves, take some experience, and that's going to be a problem for Sejuani later on. Like I said, Sejuani is, I mean, he doesn't seem like he's behind. He's pretty much even on CS, actually ahead of Gangplank by CS. But he is actually a little bit behind just because he did lose that time with blue.
Yeah, definitely. We see Gangplank is 6th now and picks up that red, so definitely probably be expecting a gank soon from him. One thing I want to point out too,
probably going to be top.
Nice work top lane is doing a really good job keeping up with those wards. You see we have both sides of river warded, and bottom lane has their wards covered as well, so map awareness is definitely key in avoiding ganks. And we notice Galio getting the blue. Are we going to see an early dragon? Lazarus does not have any wards there, so they're completely blind to this right now. And as you notice, Soraka and Shidwani went back. Unfortunately, Dragon keeps resetting. It looks like
so unfortunate.
He's going to come around. It might. She sees them as Dragon right now, excuse me. It looks like they will be able to take this.
That's so unfortunate. The Dragon reset it twice, pretty much.
Nice try by Cassiopeia there to try and steal Dragon with her ulti, but not going to get outsmited, says Turtle Dunks. And they do pick up that early Dragon in about 10 minutes, so yeah, we've definitely seen both teams, once they do get a lead, they've been able to hold it, and not only that, they've been able to expand that lead. So it seems like the first team to get the lead just tries to snowball off of it as fast as they can. See a lot of pings going down at the enemy red. Looks like Turtle Dunks might get caught up, and here we go with some action on Soraka.
Great catch by Sejuani. Sejuani is doing major damage to Robert Lee. Robert Lee, you're going to have to burst out here. But Siki is getting that damage onto Graves. Graves going down. Slushy going down upon the Galio. And Turtle Ducks might go down to the Jester. Jester just has to filter a little bit more. Gets that flashing kill. Great stuff from him as well. Sticky's probably going to go down to Nujubi. Nujubi getting killed to the Jester. And that was a 3 for 2.
One mistake there made by Nice Work top
Gaming.
lane. You see right here, they all focus on Shidwani, who was running away, and they left Corki right here, just sitting, firing away. If they would have focused at Corki, they might have been able to get those kills and maybe even pick up Soraka or Shidwani kills. So a little bit of bad focus there, but still not too bad, 3 to 2. Although they did give up first blood, so I know they're a little disappointed on that.
Also, they did feed the Corky for the late game. That's going to be a big problem. So we'll definitely get the team names right, but here we go with Nice Work top lane. Definitely pulling away Dragon, but there is a war, so Lzruha does know that it's going on right now.
Galio
So we're
doing
going
a great
some
job
nice
of zoning
zoning.
out Shidwani right now. Nice Work top lane does pick up Dragon. Great ulti by Cassiopeia.
Great! Ulti by Cassiopeia was magical to stop this aggression. Where it could have been like a 2 for 0, but they're just going to turn it around and just take Dragon, and that is actually something better for Lzuruha Gaming than what would have happened if Cassiopeia didn't actually hit that hole.
That was also a pretty good escape seen by Shidwani hopping over the wall right there. Did not have to burn flash. You see it is on cooldown, so great awareness there.
They have to get away. Yeah, the Jester is just going to back away. Actually, it's probably a better idea not to take out the turn per se right now. But it seems like Lzuruha Gaming is aiming for all turrets right now and just taking all that advantage in control.
So they do go ahead and take bottom. They do quite a lot of damage at mid as well. And you see Udyr doing quite a lot of damage at top. I think he is going to take this turret, yes. So a little 1 for 1 there.
But nothing really like big gaping mistakes or holes right now. Other than that gauge that happened where it was a 2 for 1. Yeah, both teams are playing pretty solidly. I mean, it's only a 500 gold difference right now.
So we do see Dragon spawn.
Tentacles getting the ultimate onto Turtle Dunks. Turtle Dunks is just going to let it eat orange. Just a lot of damage going down. Kennen getting out the right, going to get killed down by Robert Exley. Robert Exley actually doing most of the damage into that fight. And Trinwood's going for a 3 for 1 Pulse Dragon for Nice Work top lane.
We do see the
Nice
flash
Work
stun
top
coming
lane
off
actually
from Udyr.
standing down Atomic.
And that is going to be a dead Soraka.
Robert
Good job
Exley.
there getting rid of that Oracle. And they might spot Shidwani right here. She does hop over. I think she will be able to get away. But like I was saying earlier, that was a great initiation from Galio with that flash ulti, followed by Sonya's.
His two ultimates are going to do so much work against that team, and that's going to be a really big problem. I would expect QSS for pretty much all of the Lzuruha gaming, if ever, but that's going to be a big problem in general. If they can engage right, the game's going to go straight for Nice for top lane. If they accidentally engage wrong, and Sona has to use his ult defensively, Galio has to use his ult just to get everyone away. We could see a turn in tide between this game, between Lzuruha gaming and Nice for top lane.
So we see here they are going to try and bait Corki bottom lane. It looks like they're going to send him to farm that turret. Meanwhile, they might sit in this bush. Hopefully someone runs by, and I guess they will just push out.
Slushy taking that damage. I think he's still trying to bait out, but I don't know if that's probably the smartest idea.
So we do see a lot of aggressive warding on both sides. You see nearly every bush almost in the same spot, a lot of ward, so good jobs to both teams there.
He just was about to get caught. Does Valkyrie away? Barely, just barely though. And Lzuruha's going to try to take this blue. I don't know if this is right to get contention for it. But here we go. Great ultimate by Sejuani. Sejuani getting everybody. Getting ultimate as well. Getting everybody, but Galio is too tanky. Way too tanky to take all down damage. Robert X. Lee is just going to pretty much get in there in the face of Cassiopeia. But Digester taking down Galio. So that was actually a pretty fair trade.
And the AD range. That was a great ulti by Sonya, countering that cannon ulti. I don't know if you saw that, but she did come down with the crescendo. It was a great ulti there. And there was an even 3-3 split for both teams. Let's go ahead and take a look. We see Galio does have flash, so that flash ulti is going to be pretty devastating. Sonya as well, so ulti's up on both sides. Everyone has their ulti, so it's going to be interesting to see this next fight. Is it going to be over Dragon?
If I was a Lzuruha gaming, I would actually, it was a little too late to call it. I would actually go to Baron, but here comes the engagement. Galio onto pretty much 3 members of Lzuruha gaming. Lzuruha gaming is pretty much dead. But great ultimate by Ken, getting down that gank. But Graves getting out with only 200 health. Pretty much secured that 4-for-1.
Yeah, one thing I noticed there was Sejuani actually engaged, but her entire team was back here, so not only did she die instantly, but it allowed Galio to CC that team with his ulti. You notice Cannon did pop his Zonia's, which was great. He didn't get hit by Zonia's ulti, so good job there, but unfortunately that was in Nice for top lane favor.
The engage by Gangplank at the start was pretty much the precursor to everything. Once they engaged in, like, they were just caught in that slow and that bind, and once Galio came in and Sonya came in, it was pretty much too much, taking this too much AoE ulti.